Um, I don't think we've seen that many games of Rob playing a destroyer before, so this will be interesting. The Kit is a fantastic boat. If you don't have one yet, this is worth picking up. I know there's an Asian version of the Kit, and somebody in chat can put the name of it down. I don't remember off the top of my head. The thing that makes Kit so special at tier 8 is that she is a Fletcher from tier 9 that's brought down to tier 8. Now, she has one torpedo rack instead of the standard 2 for a Fletcher. But the big thing about the Kit is that she's got a heal, which makes her extremely comfortable. Extremely comfortable to play. She's got great DPM, and she's not afraid to use it, essentially, okay? Her upgrades, she's got main armaments mod 1, engine room protection, aiming systems mod 1. You've got propulsion mod and concealment. Now, your maneuverability is pretty darn good at under 4 seconds stock anyways. So propulsion makes sense. Rob, is this a special captain?
No.
No.
Don't think I thought to put one on. You know, it's actually Violet.
Alright, fair enough. Halsey won't help. The Does won't help. The only real special captain for the Americans that'll help is Oven Chicken, because you get the extra 50 HP. Now, per tier. Now, this is actually really nice on a destroyer that's got a heal. But if you don't have a Vegkin, it doesn't really matter, does it? So you've got the core build. I like it a lot. Preventative maintenance, last stand, survivability, and concealment. This is 100% the core build. This is what you go with. 100% of the time, all the time, in my opinion. From there, Adrenaline Rush is nice. You went main battery, an anti-air expert, to add 20% to main battery firing range. This is good if you're shooting at targets that are always sitting still. And if you're shooting at targets that are moving, especially destroyers, this isn't going to help you much. Actually, Rob, I would be recommending you go for radiolocation. So much more helpful to know where the nearest enemy destroyer is so you can bow into their potential torps. So you can just go and charge them, face check them, and destroy them, that sort of deal. In my opinion, than going for main battery. Kit is a fantastic destroyer killer, so utilize that. I don't even know if I would do main battery in general. I think I would go for radiolocation. Superintendent is great because you get an extra heal. And then that leaves you with a one-pointer choice. You got a smoke, an engine boost, or defensive anti-air. You're probably going to stick with engine boost. You only got one rack of torps. I would probably go between consumable specialist to get the smoke and engine boost available sooner. Or go for liquidator. I'd probably do one of those two. You could also go for grease the gears, I suppose. But your turret traverse is pretty quick anyway. I might go for like one of these two. Okay?
Yeah.
Signals, anti-air. It's fine. You're conserving flags. It's a random battle, looks like, so fine. Whatever. You don't have to try hard signal it all the time, right?
Yeah, at one point I was out of so many flags and out of buying, I was actually losing credits on matches.
Oh, that's no good.
Plus I have like 400 of the AA flags, so why not?
I mean, it's great if you're in a match with a carrier. Oops, no carrier.
I was in a match with a carrier the first time I took this out, though.
I mean, you're middle tier because there's 9s to 7s. That's fine. 30 is your food. Asashio Black is your food. Jaeger is going to be a problem child for you because it can outspot you. Yes, it can outspot you. And the torpedoes are pretty tough to dodge because they're so fast, right?
Yeah.
Shores, Charles Martel, Shimanto. And just don't let them see you and you're fine. Seattle goes into that don't let them see you part because of the radar. These battleships are your food. So, okay. See what happens. Good.
May we all make partner this day. May we all make partner this day.
You're on the western flank over at the A-cap. Okie dokie.
May we all make partner this day.
Gotta get a refill of the water for hydration purposes. All right, Rob, you're at the point now where you're about going too deep.
Enemy fleet
You know how I know that? Generally speaking, as a destroyer, I don't like to pass the DE line unless there's a real important reason to do so. I would rather be playing along this line, and then if you need to get into cap, fine. But where you're going right now, you're right next to the sub, which could be a good thing, depending. But because of all these islands, you just don't have any idea. What's behind this island? 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 You know? You don't know. It could be a cruiser that will obliterate you. So I would say you're being a little too aggressive here. Oh, look, a Seattle. He's got radar. Oh no, you're detected. It's the Jaeger. And there's the sub, too. Alright, well, he's surfaced, you might as well shoot him.
target. Charge!
I would be... So, what you can do right here, this is a trick I like to use, Rob, is don't keep double-clicking to fire. Hold down the left mouse button instead. You could have been using left mouse button to keep shooting while you're looking around. Maybe you wouldn't hit a target with it, but you have a chance to, which is no chance at all. Smoke up. Careful with this. You smoked up in front of a sturdy and a Jaeger. He can have torpedoes coming for you. Speaking of torpedoes, you actually hit the Bismarck. Wow.
Yeah, I was kind
Imagine-
of surprised.
Yeah, imagine playing a battleship with hydro and taking a torpedo.
Sitting smoke. Let's
Oof.
hope it lasts.
I would be shooting the Bismarck here.
Torch soup
And see,
directly
there's
behind.
the Jaeger torps I was talking about.
Torp soup behind us. Torp soup on the right. Right.
All right, you need to turn to
Torp
your
soup
right.
directly behind. Torp
Speed
soup
up and
on
turn
the
to your right.
Right.
Or reverse. I wouldn't be reversing here. I would see. This is why you speed up to your right, because you see the Bismarck can still spot you. And shoot the Bismarck, or not. If you want to go dark, either way, I'd hit the engine boost at this point. You're spotted. When you're out spotted and you don't have smoke, you need an engine boost. There you go. Sub is very close to your Monarch. I would actually just YOLO charge the sub at this point. Ooh, your 190 understands how to use submarine surveillance. Absolutely go YOLO charge the sub now.
Torp soup directly ahead.
When you find a good sub that understands how they can, like, easily kill the other sub, go and work with them.
Torp
And that's
soup
exactly what you're
directly
doing
ahead.
right here. Good. You can start dropping depth charges now. A little late. There you go. Now, be ready for him to surface next to you. Have your torpedoes ready on widespread. If he surfaces next to you, you just torpedo him. And you reverse shotgun him, which is one of the most fun things to do in this game, in my opinion. Yeah, you're gonna kill him anyway. Whatever. Cool.
Submarine dead.
ASW for the win. Oh, look, you're radared by the Seattle.
Target.
No!
Charge.
Not the Seattle. Seattle can't do anything about you right now. You're behind the island, so you don't care. You're gonna torp the Seattle. I would have saved my torp for the Biz, but okay. Also, don't be turning towards the Seattle right now while you're on radar. That's a... You're asking for trouble, my dude. You're asking for trouble. But he doesn't seem to care because he wants to shoot at the Monarch. Jaeger killed him. What do you know? And see, the Jaeger thing is why having radiolocation would have been very helpful. You're gonna keep shooting this Seattle. Alright. I mean, he's about to die now, so that's good. But the Bismarck, I think, is the bigger threat, especially for your Donskoy, frankly.
Food beast deactivated. Done setting smoke. Let's hope it lasts.
Well, Donskoy floods out the Biz, so that's good.
Torp soup in front.
Uh-oh.
Torp soup to starboard. Torp
Nice
soup directly ahead.
throw.
Torp soup to port. Torp
See-
soup on the right. Right.
Now you get another chance to see where the Jaeger is. Don't shoot the Seattle, dude. Don't shoot the Seattle. Shoot the Jaeger. There you go. There you go. There you go. Wait, what? You're looking at the Shimanto. Shimanto is actually a really big threat for you, so I would head due north right now. The Jaeger is just... You're not gonna be able to handle him, dude. Go straight up north. Forget it. You cannot handle a Shimanto. Really? Cool. Well, looks like you're going for it. Rob, why are you going for the Shimanto here?
Torp soup directly
no.
ahead. Torp soup on the left. Left.
You found the Jaeger. What do you know? I would hit the heal now because you know you're going to get smacked by the Shimanto. So you might as well heal ahead of time. You're still not healing. Why aren't you healing here? I would heal.
Spot beast
I would engine
activated.
boost. Then I would DCP once your gun bloom drops to 0.
That target. Charge!
Alright, that works. Now you're going back towards the Jaeger here. And you're going into the islands that reduces your flexibility. And look, there's a Jaeger.
Torp soup directly
So you're
ahead.
going to take a torp in the
Torp soup on the
face.
left. Right.
And you're going to flood out right here.
Torp soup in front. Torp soup to port.
No, you're not going to flood out. Okay, you're gonna DCP. And then you're going to have smoke available, which is going to help you. Okay. Your team is kind of losing, but that's what it is.
Things are a little.
Because Jaeger knows how to use his guns.
Give me a hand and don't forget to follow my channel.
But
Torp soup on the
here you
left.
go.
Left.
Slow down, turn in.
Destroyer
Turn out in this case, and you're good. I like the assassination here of the Jaeger. I just kind of feel like you put yourself at too much risk being shot at by the Shimanto at the same time. You didn't need to do that, you
No
know?
problem.
Heal time? Forgot to edit the title
Beast
of the channel and
deactivated.
stream. Edited title, there we go. Donskoy is in trouble. Tomb Raiders is ready, let's go with that. There goes Donskoy. You guys are still looking okay here. Looking okay. If you want to shoot this Scharnhorst, I would slow down and smoke. I would not shoot in the open like this. You just told the Scharnhorst 43 where you are. You're about to get within their range. Oh, look, and because of that, you found the Asashio. Well, forget the Torps. Just guns him down. Smoke's not going to help you. You're too close. Matter of fact, smoke makes it worse for you because now he can just luck chuck a shot into you and you're dead. He's not doing it, so that's exciting actually because you can heal.
I'm reporting you.
There he is. And there you go. In general, Rob, way too aggressive. I would say when, you know, you're playing very much like a cruiser mindset of if I can shoot something, I'm going to. And you need to keep your concealment in mind. That's your greatest strength as a destroyer, if you're not detected. So if you're going to give that up by shooting, you're just letting the enemy hit you for no reason. Think about it this way. If you didn't focus on the Scharnhorst and either smoked up or whatever, you could have been ready for the Asashio. Or at least more ready. Hell, if you had radio location, you would have been ready for Asashio because it would have pointed at them, right? Would have told you, hey, the closest target is here. So in this particular replay, there's two cases where radio location, I think, would have been really helpful for you instead of gun range. Gun range didn't help you at all this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any questions? Anything I can answer for you?
No.
Was that a no?
Yeah, that was a no.
Okay. I mean, it's a good replay. It's a good way to demonstrate kind of like what to do, what not to do in a destroyer. I like this Duke of Yuck. Fortunately, not getting the kill on the Nagato. Probably going to burn out here. And your team is going to go from, like, an easy win, GG, to, like, what the hell happened? Part of that is your death to the Asashio.
Yeah, and the Dookie work got unlucky with
On
that
what?
last shot. He probably would have gotten the kill on the Nagato if his shells had moved a little farther forward.
It's a possibility. But here's where, like, having that radio location early on would have helped you against the Jaeger. And frankly, probably would have saved you some damage. Also, not shooting while the Shamato could shoot back at you would have helped you a ton. If you hadn't taken that damage there, you probably could have gone toe-to-toe with the Asashio. But,
Or not taking that torpedo.
well, yeah. Both of those two things kind of happened together, didn't they? So... All right, well, let's speed up the replay, because at this point you're dead. You have no impact on the game, and you just have to hope the rest of your team can do something. That's a Chapayev and Yugumo. And there goes your Yugumo,
We need to do something.
who torps the Sharn 43, and it's literally, never mind, the 43 versus the Asashio, and the Asashio gets the kill. Wow.
When the Chappie was so low, all you had to do was sneeze on him.
Yes, he was
Achoo!
extremely low. Look at that Asashio. He did good that game. I mean, you came in first place, so it's not a bad game for you, but I think we've identified how you could have made it a even better experience, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'm going to snooze the ad break for a sec. You can see the damages that you did. And I'm going to pull up the replay render now, and I really want to try to pause it in a couple places. I might pause it again or snooze the ad break again. We'll see what happens. But radio location is so helpful in a destroyer. I hate that you didn't take it. You said this is actually Violet. This is a premium ship, so you can put a different captain on it. I would absolutely do that. If you had another 14-pointer, put another captain on, or 17, whatever. Put a different
Or if you
premium on
have
it.
Halsey.
I mean, Halsey would be better. Yeah. Ovechkin would be the best, but, you know.
I don't think I have a Ovechkin.
That's okay. Most people don't. Okay, so right here, you have the chance to continue shooting at the Bismarck, and you didn't take it. This is, I think, the biggest thing to say at the start. You caused a flood on a Bismarck. Get him on fire. You know he DCP'd. Put him on fire, right? Jaeger is so far back, you're not going to be able to do anything against him. The sub is going to show up. You're going to kill the sub, which is great. Now, your gun range actually works against you, Rob. I don't know if you realize that or not. The boosted gun range. Because when you fire, your concealment goes out to your gun range. So if your gun range is longer, you get spotted from farther away when you shoot your guns.
Yeah, that's an issue with destroyers in general. Like if you're trying to get away and accidentally misclick and fire, you're gonna stay spotted for a little bit longer.
Yep. Now, if you're running a gunboat destroyer, something that's built to play at long range and get shot at, like a French destroyer, a Soviet destroyer, fine. Add the range. I do that with my Kiev. I do that with my Tashkent. Well, with a kid, I don't do the range. With the kid, I think of the kid. Rob, are you familiar with Roman like history and stuff?
There was a time when I was, but I've been focusing a bit on World War II history.
So the Romans had a sword called the Gladius. It was a very short sword by all, accounts. But the thing was that the Gladius, though being short, meant it was light and easy to maneuver, and it was deadly at close range. And that's what you have to think of yourself as in a kid. You have to be that Roman Gladius. You have to be as close as possible to your enemy. That's your wheelhouse, not long range. Up close and personal. I'm talking about 5 kilometers and shorter. That's your wheelhouse. Radio location gets your guns pre-turned to when you get into that range and you obliterate whatever's there. Like, look right here. You got completely surprised by that Asashio. And dead. The Glocka. I don't even know what Glocka means, IWAX. I just saw the title. Feel free to share if you want. Chat, we're gonna move on from here. Rob, thank you for the replay. I need a title. I'm gonna put Gladius down, but if you guys think of other names, please share. But I'm gonna go to the Stream Raiders